Hello there YouTube, this is Guraksu, and this will be the final or semi-final of our little series of Let's Draw Emotions. So let us step right in. What we want to do, I moved this little guy a little bit more to here so we have a better visual in general. Um, First of all, let's determine what kind of flame he has. I don't want to make a general flame, so yellow, orange, red are already out of the question. Purple is overused too, if you ask me. So either it will be blue, which might still be overused, might, or green, and I think that is what we will use. Green. So the easiest thing to work with, I think, are swatches here. So I'm gonna see what kind of swatches we all have. Ah yeah. Yes, I think I can do something with these. Yeah, quite sure of that. But mm, let's just use our own. We can make swatches ourselves. If you didn't know, well, now you do. Basically, what we will do, we make a new layer, and we'll fill that layer with one color for the parts that we will use here. I'll set the little guys a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit more transparency. Come on, words are still not coming right as I want them to be. Oh, that's too small to actually see what kind of effect it gives. I'm not sure why the opacity isn't complete here, but I don't care. I think that a green hat will good. Yeah, it will be good. So what we do now is we make every hat green, and yeah, that's how you basically start here. And this is why most people make a time lapse out of it. But seeing all Mark Riley's videos, people usually hate it when he. Wait a moment. Yeah, okay, I'm on the right one. People usually hate it when he does use a time lapse. Well, I sort of understand why, though I also understand Mark Crowley for making his time lapses. Well, I'm just pointing out Mark Crowley, but there are a lot more people who draw really well too. Ooh, and I just realized that this will be perfect for the peacock feathers. This greenish. So yeah, I'll also use black afterwards to line everything. That I will do in time lapse. I'll make the goat green too. Maybe a bit generical, but hey, sorry, what can you do? Well, you can't do otherwise, of course, but yeah, I need to keep this commentary going, which could be troublesome. I don't know. You don't see much news here, except for me making a robe of a wizard green. But that really is it. I can imagine there are more interesting and more useful ways to live your life than by watching me do this. Though I really do not like the fact that it is semi-transparent. Probably another glitch or so. nothing you can really help, I think. Maybe it is, and if it is so, then yeah, too bad for me. I could still make the flames yellowish, but I think I really am gonna make them green. Just because, yeah, I decided to on the start of this video, which is, I don't know, just a minute or three ago maybe. Also, you'll notice that I don't edit as much on these videos as I did on the Let's Build thingy and the excuses video. If I would have done as I thought I would have made 50 excuse videos already. Thank God I did not. And yeah. See those? Did you see those spots? Well, that's what I meant by the transparency. I don't want any transparency here. It's useful every now and then, but not in this point of time. I mean, it's such a pain to work with, actually. Yes, okay. I think I might even make the flames red anyway. And the hair and the peacock feathers too. I'll see. Let's first make everything green, what should be green. See this? This transparency? I hate it. And yeah, you see a little special effect here. Well, that is because I was so smart to make the default one, the neutral one, on white. So I erased parts of the white, but not complete. Oh, wait. Wait. Ah, come on, I don't need channels there. Layers, kind. Nope. That one. Yes. Multiply. Here, problem solved. Ah, crap. Yeah, so problem is solved. Why I didn't think of that sooner, I did not know. Making a wizard's hat. What are you doing? Oh, I'm making a wizard. What? That would be a great conversation. Actually, that would be not true, because I would be making multiple wizards. I'll probably end up speeding up bits of it if I can find out how. Yeah. So, how was my week? Reasonably well. I did make progress on Spiral Knights. Did some awesome spy killing in, killing with a spy in Team Fortress. I had one of the best days yesterday coming back to from school. I'm going together with some friends in the car, and yeah, it was fun there. I got a Mega Minx. For those of you who do not know what the hell a Mega Minx is, you do know, I hope, what a Rubik's Cube is? Well, basically that, but instead of 9 faces, it has 12, and instead of squares, they are, pentagons. So yeah, that really looks awesome, though a lot is quite easy. Well, quite easy, it depends on how you look at it, but it is quite easy to solve until you reach the bottom row. I'm still in the black about that, but yeah, I have the puzzle for 2 days now. I'm really happy about it. If you want to go and search for it, go ahead. If you want to buy one yourself, go ahead. It's an awesome thing to have, and if you can solve a 3x3, you can come a long way in the Megaminx. To the bottom part, I do not know. I need to see if I can find a tutorial on that, because I get stuck there, which, yeah, I want to be able to solve it completely. My favorite part about the Megaminx is that it forms little stars. Really nice. That might just be my thoughts, but I think it's really nice. Also, I'm gonna up my brush size once more, because this isn't going anywhere. And neither is it with the transparency. Maybe just because I move too quickly. Maybe, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Sort of, not really asking anything, but well, I ask of you to watch my videos and like him, if you like him. I mean, even if it's just remotely likable, a like would make me want to continue to do more and do better, because I have been getting messages about that my audio isn't as bad as I say it is, but I still want a decent microphone. Then also my voice doesn't sound so snotty, I should say, I think, because that's how I think it sounds. Like my nose is gonna explode any second, like that. Buff. But yeah. Come on, I want to finish this. Still not even done with half of the green. So yeah, this can take some while. Actually, you know what? I'll just do one of them, and then I will finish the rest off camera, and you will see the final result in the link to my DeviantArt, one of the two. So let's start with the let's do the angry one, shall we? It has a lot of expression, and I really want to lay some details here in the cracked floor. I really love that detail. So we downsize our brush quite a while and start refining here. I'm gonna put away the emotion snap for a second here, so I can sharpen this. Yeah, it's a tedious little process, and there might be 20,000 options to do this more efficient, but I do not know one of them. If you do know one of them, please note me. I really like to know. That's green too, isn't it? Probably is. Also, with the back of my pen, I can erase. Really useful every now and then when you remember. And that's really once in 1,000 years or so, in my case at least. But yeah, the head is already pretty accurate, but it can always be a bit better. Always, as Severus Snape would say. not sing the song. Let's not sing the song. Also, my Fruity Loops, which is a demo version, I haven't been able to do much Fruity Loops lately. But lately, I mean the last 2 days, because that's lately. Well, partially because I keep being stuck, and I can't save Fruity Loops to continue at a later time. So basically, I have to make an entire song in one go. No exceptions. I just realized that I put away the fire, but that doesn't matter. We'll be using layers for making these anyway. Now we finish here and here and here. Yeah, you have to love drawing. If you don't love drawing, this will be impossible. And you have to love my commentary to watch this probably. And seeing as not much people do, probably no one will hear this part ever. And yeah, that really is it. I can't make you guys bored, because that would mean you stop watching, which probably a lot of you already did, and thus will never receive this message. But yeah, now we made these. Now we will take a lighter one. I hope this is a lighter one. Yeah, okay, dark yellow greenish. Okay, this is a lighter one. What we will do now is decide on a place where the light comes from. The fire is over that direction, so therefore we will make light in that direction. I mean, we don't make light, but we will make it look like there is light from that direction. We can also just not completely make this figure a completed figure, but really use a style that looks good when it is a little bit unfinished like. Sorry if there were interruptions there. I had a moment that I had to sneeze, so I cut it out. And with cut it out, I mean press F9 so I stopped recording, then pressed F9 again so I started, then stopped again and started once more. Let's hope this is the last time I need to start once more, or stop. Well, stop will be one more time at the end of this video. Then for the folds we really need a little bit more light on this side. There we go. We won't make this into a photorealistic kind of thing. Since it is cartoony, we will stay cartoony with a little bit of an uneven style, since sorry, but I'm not able to make a really great looking finished product at this point in time. I will try though, but no promises on my side. Then we have here the most outer parts. There we go. Nah. Okay, so let's bring up this again so we can take a look. Let's make the lines here too. Get those out again so we can finish the lines. There. Now what we'll do now is make parts gold. This one, that, you'll see. So for gold we need something orangey, but not really orange. Here. I think it's called ochre. Oh. Let's use it as a guideline here. We will always be able to change it up a little bit later on. Not too much though. I want to be able to finish this because I am working on this for over, well, 5 hours I think, which is quite a long time if you ask me. I still need to edit a lot. This all won't be released on the same day. Seeing as this is the last video, that sounds really obvious and not even necessary to mention, but keep in mind I'm making this all in one go. I don't know what went into me that I waited so long with this, or decided to do it on camera with traditional media not involved, because if I were to draw it with my pen and paper, I would already be finished for like 3 hours or so. Well, okay, maybe not 3 hours. I'm not that fast. I'm fast, but not that fast. There we go. That's the indication there. There. Okay, and okay. Here we go. It's like nothing. Looks a lot better than the foldy ones I made there. And we go like this. And then just add the beads or whatever it's called on top. And we are done with those. Then our next, we still need to make these golden too. Can you imagine how long it would take to make one episode for all these to be colored? Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna do that. I want to be able to concentrate on working and not talking at the same time. I mean, I've got no problem with working and talking at the same time. It's just not as fast as when you just work on stuff. In this case, coloring. Okay, let's get out of there and fill it all in with the golden parts where it needs to be filled at least. And now that direction. Can you imagine how far my pen tip would have been gone if I pressed far too hard? I hope you do. But part of the reason as to why I'm not doing a time lapse of this is to make you aware that it takes a long time to make everything from drawings. It's not easy. Oh, no, it's really not easy. You might think that artists are just people who randomly do something and it is fixed, or something you work on for a year and it's done. No, real art takes time. Even modern art takes time to think about, actually, not really to make anymore. Um, yeah, I have my doubts in a lot of the modern art branches. I mean, the idea, it looks so far fetched that it's like someone made something random and then afterwards thought about a meaning for it. And I know what I'm talking about because I did that a lot of times. As an artist, you almost are obliged to do that. I have followed art school for 7 years now, and so far that always helped me out of trouble. Well, trouble. Didn't really have trouble, but you know what I mean. I think. I hope. Otherwise I should explain, isn't it? So yeah, I hope to be finished with this soon. Then I can go back to the banished and stuff. But I think even this will have to be separated into pieces. This one guy. Whoops, I'm hungry, it seems. My stomach is growling. Let's upsizes a bit, so it goes faster. Schneller. See, that goes a lot better, even though it's in giant spheres of transparency. Not conspiracy, transparency. Even though that probably is said wrong. Oh, and by the way, I found someone who will do the pig cart racing with me once it is done. And yes, I realize not everything of it was done when the video ended. But yeah, I'll take care of that. Don't you worry. I'll take care of it. Now we take black. Black is really easiest to get because it's just click and you have it. Or no, let's actually take a very dark grey and downsize our brush a bit again, so we can make the shoes. Yeah, actually we're nearly done with the guy itself. We still need to do the stuff and some lighting. Maybe it wasn't that long. I don't know, I lost track of time a long time ago. I mean, long ago. I don't know. A long time, long ago. Same thing to me. There we go. And yes, I'm fully aware I'm making this on the same layer as the gold. And I do not care. I'm gonna make the ground be red, probably. Although there is a greenish shine, so I don't think it can be red. Actually, we should need to learn how colors look when there is a certain light. Like in the disco, you have a lot of different kind of lights, or in a club, or however you would call it. I never go to a club or a disco or whatever you call it, so I wouldn't know. Yes, that is about it. It looks a little bit like a leprechaun here. Ooh. It looks a little bit like a leprechaun here. But that might just be me. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna make the staff, and then feathers here, the thingy of the face. I'm gonna make the magician itself remain white, and then make greenish flames, add a little bit more lighting, and then this one will be done. But I think I'm gonna let's finish the stuff in this episode and then do the lighting and such in the next one. Oh wait, now I still have black. Let's do this, since I have the opportunity to do so. And then I still have to do a lot of those and the rest. Wow. It's gonna take me quite some time still. Probably won't do anything else today anymore. Oh well. I never had a life to begin with, so what you don't have, you cannot lose. Although maybe people without any heart can lose their heart. I don't know. That's a little bit surrealistic, maybe even. There we go. The problem here in the start was to choose what kind of color would be where, because there you really have to make decisions and see really what will become of your character. I mean, imagine Mario not being red and blue but yellow and purple like Wario. Today it would maybe seem weird, wouldn't it? Well, in the start it could have been. I mean, Mario started with color, I think. Although maybe that's not completely true. Anyway, they made him red and blue. End of discussion. Not really that I discussed anything, but okay, that's the brownish. It's green. Yep. Okay. Only that one remains. Let's take this kind of color and see what it gives. Yep, that's about the color I wanted. It doesn't matter that it is a little bit sloppy. You want that. Hupsa. Hupsa. And then we still have, yeah, that is above the green one. There we go. All fine and dandy. So, what will we do now? We will line it all. Not the fire though. The fire is going to be in effect, so it won't be lined, which we put on later. And yeah, then the ground still. So I'm gonna end the episode here anyway.